To Nostalgic Ape, we have got something very special tonight. I'll get into it in a second. Let me just find a place to put this. Playing Jak III Hero Mode Plus. It's got its own story, some new mechanics, arena, different worlds, some custom missions. It's the whole shebang, right? Okay, so welcome to Hero Mode Plus version 0, very early. 0, right? 0.8.8, not even version 1. Let it be known that this mod is nothing like the Jak II Hero Mode Plus mod, but is something more. I believe, I've been lurking in the Discord servers, right? I believe what happened here, if I remember the story correctly, this is my own recollection, it could be off, is that Kraken, who developed Hero Mode Plus and Jak II, and I believe Roguelike, which is like the mod we play all the time, on the channel, got deeper into the OpenGoal code, thought up some cool RPG-like elements that they would like in the game, and got like sidetracked. I think that's what happened, and eventually it became something else. But let's have a look, let's read on. When creating the Jak II mod, I intended Jak II to be the holy grail in challenge and difficulty, while making it feel like you are completely playing for the first time again. This mod is completely different from that goal. In this mod, ambition is at its maximum. Missions are changed. Whoa, okay. Some are completely replaced or taken out, and gameplay is overhauled. I cannot thank you all enough for playing this. Whenever I make something creative, most of it does not see the other end of a person playing it for their enjoyment. But this is different. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to present such a huge passion project to you. Sincerely, Kraken. And that's, I think, the day star behind the moon there. So I could be wrong, maybe this was always meant to be something more ambitious. But this just goes to show the level of creativity in the modding scene for Jak and Daxter. Like, this fills me with so much hope for the future of the franchise. Like I was saying last night, I think, with the Jak 1 level, Eroded Coast, like, we are at this point where we can do anything with the games. Look at this main splash screen, like it's taking the Jak 3 model, it's making the sign flicker, it's got sound effects. That wasn't happening in the original. This looks very Doomsday, like, and the music. This is gonna be a great mod. In an alternate reality, Dark Ego infests and devours the world at the hands of an unknown force. Samos, Kira, Ashelin, Deimos, and everyone else are all missing. Oh. Here we go. With the time loop restored, there lay only one last dimension that's covered in darkness. Jak and the entity persist. Persist, of course, my brain's gonna hit the font. Years later, Jak roams the desolate world and hears nothing. All has fallen silent. Then suddenly, a rift gate opens in the dark. So we're in like some alternate dimension. I'm glad you're here to see this. I'm really excited for this mod. This took me too long to compile. I hit a couple of snags with this one in particular. It is a development build, so. But anyway, I worked it out. Good. You? Good, Chungus. I'm good. Really excited. I'm streaming so much because there's so much content, and I'm trying to learn to develop at the same time. I sort of just want to explore the whole desert, but I think it'd be a waste of our time. But we've got time to replay this and play this more and more anyways. I did a test run to make sure this is all going to run alright. So I've done the first area, the first level. As you choose between Jak II and... yeah, this mushroom movie thing's really weird. It like slows down and speeds up. I'm not really a big fan of it, I think it's meant to be quirky. It's funny, but I find stuff like that really irritating to listen to. I'm a really bad, not like an audiophile, it's like the opposite. I find audio really hard to listen to, even if it's good, and then Although I like music, I don't know, but yeah, anyway, I got a certain volume, I don't know what it is. Jak 2, Jak 3. Jak 2's my favorite, but Jak 3 all the way, right? We're playing Jak 3, we'll do Jak 3. Alright, here we are.
You must collect all the tokens. Come on, Jak, jump like you gotta be.
Jak now has a main level, that being his hero level. His level affects how powerful Jak is. With how powerful Jak is, slay enemies and complete missions to earn XP. L3 to view your levels at any time. There are no level caps. We've lost audio? It's my little dumb audio slider. It's on my headphones. My bad.
You must roll sometimes. Jak, get the count of the roll.
Yeah, I've been really excited to play this mod because I've been lurking in the Discords, and
Jump in the air.
whoa, okay. Gun upgrades aren't obtained by regular means. You get the red and yellow at the start, but that's it. Oh my god. That's cool. It's like we're playing Jak 2. Okay, so we gotta get the gun. Okay, we'll play through this level, save, and I'll reload the game because I've got HD texture HUD replacement. And I haven't, I was meant to upscale, at some point I've got gigapixel, I gotta upscale the, textures. I just want my footage to look really nice, but anyway. Did we miss the gun? I'm confused. So far, this seems more polished than Jak 2 Hero Mode Plus. Yeah, I've been watching the, I know, are you in the development OpenGoal server? You know, I can't remember what it's called. OpenGoal modding? I don't know. Is it unofficial? I don't even know.
Candidates have won the
but, like, it's full of updates for this mod. Because the save icons look different. Yeah, now we got HD textures for the HUD. So there's so many cool things in this mod. Like arenas. I want to see how the arenas work. There was meant to be an arena in Jak 3 during development. This was going to be like the stadium of Jak 3, you know. Well, I guess it is a stadium, but you know, like, if you pull the jetboard out in that first level, there's like a jetboard course calculator score that shows up still left over. So I guess there's going to be a jetboard course in there too. Yeah, I did it. I'm addicted to Cratopia mod. It's just a crazy grind these past few days. Yeah, that does look cool and really addictive. I haven't got into it much yet. I played a little bit, but I can imagine there's like a top score you gotta try and get, right? Okay, we're here at level 3. Oh my god, the guns have levels, like Ratchet and Clank. That's so cool. This is like Ratchet and Clank. The upgrade systems are Ratchet and Clank. Oh, this is exciting.
Telling us, Animal Man.
He has been touched.
Yeah, Cratopia looks really cool.
Eagle, my leash.
Our boy here gets all mean and nasty when you piss him off. So don't piss him off. Word to the wise.
Ah, then he is dangerous, and that could be useful. Your bravery has earned you your first battle amulet.
So we get the same
if
story?
If you are victorious in 2 more arena fights, you will earn your citizenship to Spargus. Here is a gate pass to allow free passage in and out of the city.
To be fair, I guess that makes
But
sense. This
beware,
is like a new game plus,
there
right?
is no true refuge outside our walls. The desert is less kind than I.
So we're just gonna be playing
And for
Jak
your
3 again
victory,
for the next
a
few
gun
streams,
mod
I
is your
think.
prize.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Hey, what do I get? Nothing. As usual.
Jak 3 in 2026. So, I think our health menu's been replaced though, which is a little bit of a bummer. I quite like the Jak III health menu. And it's one of the textures I replaced. R3 to view the Hero Mode stats. Welcome to Hero Mode Plus, made by Kraken. RPG elements have been added. Information about your levels can be accessed in the Skills tab. Wow. The new way to get weapons is to find them in an enemy dropped crates, which can be found in any tier. Black crates are unlocked after hero level 18. What? This is... okay. Super gun mods are new additions that mod the type of each coloured gun. They only mod the specified coloured weapon, and it becomes more powerful with each one attached. They can be found very rarely in black crates only. So it's like a gacha system. Unpaid gacha system in Jak III. Or by completing certain challenges in the future. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Different dimensions or something. Enemies also have a level, so be careful treading into certain areas. Main missions are now very difficult, which is what Jak III always needed. Certain outlier levels can be incredibly difficult, but leveling can make a difference. Alright, have fun, Kraken. Okay, so R3 gets me into my Hero Mode Plus mod menu. Select menu. Super gun mods, skills, and just look at the, like, the amount of text that's being drawn and stuff, and this is cool. Super gun mods. Red. Wow. Skills. Hero level 4, gun level 1. So these are like secrets. Your hero level unlocks more things the higher it gets. Fighting enemies will become easier and crates will drop with more chances. Fast travel warps. Oh dude, there's like fast travel? That's crazy. Jak model. And you can just switch between Jak 2 and 3 at any time. That's the way they wanted it to be originally in the game. Should we do Jak 2? Jak 2 is the classic. Jak 2 is my favorite. I just felt wrong because we're playing Jak 3, but screw it. This is a secret that's actually programmed into the game, but it's inaccessible from the menu. One of the review copies had it. But it is a bit funny, there's no cutscene swap, so you just Jak 3 again in the cutscenes.
More choke, and you would have popped, eh?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you talking to him?
No, I'm conversing with me sweet departed mom. Of course you boy.
I imagine that's why
You two are
it
from the
was
big
removed.
smoke, eh? Who's
Time
asking?
and getting...
The guy who runs this place.
I guess they would have wanted the Jak 2 model in the cutscenes, it's my take.
Stick with me.
From what I've
I'll
understood,
take care of you.
Jak 2 model is the default model, but the game switches it to Jak 3 model. It is true. If you remember cheat mode, if you use cheat mode on the Dolby sound menu at the right time, you can load into the desert. Actually, you can load it. You load into like a black void.
I think we can handle that.
With the Jak 2 model.
Oh,
I can't remember how you.
Make me change.
You can somehow skip it. I don't know if you can do it on the retail game or you need to use PCSX2. Even when you use cheat mode to unlock everything, it gives you everything you had in Jak 2 only. I can't remember what happens with Light Jak,
Keep looking.
honestly, in that sequence, but I would have to imagine, from following the same logic, there's no Light Jak stuff either. But yeah, that's a thing, for sure.
There's one of those buggers. Get it, Jak.
I know Lumina Light knows
Missed
more
about
about
this
that because they have played with, you know, their trainer to play with that more and explain more to me at some point in my life, like 2019 or something. They explained more about it to me. Another cool thing I found with cheat mode, I used to spend too long in cheat mode. So you can. Probably even in the Vita version, because I think the Vita version is just the PS3 version ported over.
Hungry, huh?
You can load the bomb bot into New Haven City. It's very buggy and it's hard to do.
Get him!
And you can even move into, you know, the old stadium ruins area, not the actual stadium ruins, but just before the stadium. that the camera doesn't follow you past the warp, like the force field, in the retail build. I'm sure you could free cam it in an emulator or an actual debug mode.
Come on, Jak!
And then another thing you can do is in the mission where you destroy the 3 bomb bots, for some reason, if you fail that mission while Jak doesn't exist and you spawn Jak in, and it seems to be random-ish, or maybe frame perfect again, you can reload the mission twice, and all of a sudden there are 6 bomb bots heading towards the port on Nordiotson. But they don't all spawn from the same location, which is always what I found weird. I used to have a Twitter, and this is usually everything I posted on Twitter. That and game maker stuff. But
Here's the last one!
I don't have a Twitter anymore, so I don't know what's happened to all that data.
Anybody else hungry?
I did download it, I think, so it might be on a hard drive somewhere.
Maybe me food stores will last a little longer now. If Deimos ever gives you a pass to leave the city, I'll let you take one of me rides.
I have a bomb bot video in New Haven City on a YouTube channel. Just a random.
Check out these funny dudes, huh? Nice thread.
It's not a lot.
I didn't know Rubber was back in. What are you
it
working
shows
on,
it.
monk boy?
It is none of your concern, animal.
Look, coloring book.
see if I can
We've
find
had
it.
a hard week. Don't push it.
The arena shows all.
That's not the most
dark
interesting
hate
one, though.
consumes
There's another
your
thing that
eyes.
was interesting.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
In that mission where all
Just
the
as these precursors
where you're
destroyed
in the
themselves.
Hellcat
Like
and you're
any
trying to
precursor
defend
crap
Torn
we've seen.
in
These
Act 3,
artifacts are an abomination.
you
One
can,
fell on the Great
you know,
Volcano.
warp into
We
the
sent an expedition
stage
to the
where
mountain,
all the
but
actors
my
are,
monks never
and they're
returned.
just bigger,
No tidings
you know, obviously
seem
they are,
right.
but they're just
I
bigger,
fear the remaking of the
sized
world
enemies,
is at hand.
but they're all
I
frozen.
think you've been out in the sun a little too long. Let's go, Jak.
Just fun
You
to
must
explore that.
leave
There's
this
not
place.
really much you can do with that
Heroes think they
state
can save
into the
the world
retail
when
build of the
they
game with
themselves
no
are
debug
lost.
tools.
You could not possibly understand the dark forces at work here.
Don't talk to me about dark powers. I want to know what this is. Stand back.
Here it is. Oh wow. We got Dark Makers. So this is a link to the New Haven City Bomber video. That's all I've really got left of my Twitter. I'm sure I've got all the scenes though that I saved. Okay, what's happening here? Dark by Beetle. Dude, we got a Dark Maker attack instead of a minigame. That's so cool. I know the Jak III minigames are dogged on a lot. I get it. I do get it. This is way too early in the game to be fighting Dark Makers. Like, I've got nothing. I guess that's the point. It's crazy. Is it a Dark Satellite icon? Is that new? I don't think that's in the game usually. Maybe it is. Dude, I'm using like spam moves here. I'm so scared. At least it was a crate. Ah, I knew I was gonna die. Oh, I don't have to do this mission? Is this like a bonus mission? There's a cleaver icon. I might come back to it. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting things you can do in cheat mode, even though it's quite restrictive. Like, once you got the debug menu, like, you've got the debug menu by default now if you just boot run game, task boot game, right? So I guess you could do more with cheat mode, given that. which could be quite fun. Maybe I should play around with that. I never really thought to.
Well, if it isn't...
Dude, are those warp gates?
Keep yapping,
I think I have
boy.
seen.
We'll
Yeah.
see who.
Bite your bum,
That's all live too, so the Jak games, you know how they're all the cutscenes are live, so all the warp gates are in the
I got 2 words for
background.
you. Toothbrush.
Nice rides.
Ooh.
You like what you see? We use these babies to make runs into
I
the
love
deep
this
desert
idea
to
of warp
retrieve
gates.
artifacts.
Custom warp
Tough
gates.
wheels for tough work.
You said we could use one.
It's something
I
very
did, didn't I?
dream,
But not
surreal
one of those. Those are for the big
about it.
boys.
You know, when you had
use
daydreams
that
as a
one.
kid
What a run!
about Jak
Seems to
levels.
fit you.
A lot of
Get
mine,
in, Dax. I'll drive.
Can't wager a little
I was like,
something
how do I
on
make
race,
X
then?
areas
If you
accessible
win, I'll
again?
let you
Warp
keep that
gates,
little
it was the
vehicle for
obvious.
as long as you live.
Like, why can't you go
Follow
back
me?
to the volcano,
have
you know?
I'd
There should
say
be
that
collectibles
yappy
in the
rogue hero
volcano,
is a
and
bit bony, but skinny
why
and
can't you go back
buttered,
to the
he'd
War
make a
Factory?
nice
Sure, you blow
treat.
it up, but
My
you know...
vehicle against him.
Forget
The volcano,
it, buddy.
you know.
Jak would never
Done. What? Don't worry. If there's one thing I can do...
Upgrade my vehicle before we get into it. This race itself is really cool. I love how you've skipped the tutorial as well. It's so good. The amount of times I've done that tutorial. And it should be skippable, you know. Oh, what's with the
Let's do
ear
this.
train being here? We had that question last time.
Here we go.
The ear train's not usually there.
Pull
right?
over.
Like, did you manually put that there? In a state where it's there? You gotta pay attention to the screen. OpenGoal bug with the vehicles. Oh, yeah. OpenGoal bug with the vehicles. Oh, the sound. Oh, okay, no, I was talking about the ear train. Is visible and like the ear train's there on the map, even though we haven't been to Haven City yet. I feel like it's not usually there, or maybe it is in here. I don't know. Just literally just forgetting. I love the boost system here too. Or it's a game.
Here we go.
It never really occurred to me that Jak 3's like
See ya.
boost system wasn't that
Hey,
great
watch it.
until you made it more like Jak X. What do we got? Oh yeah, you can't use it, but it's there because you could potentially soft lock. So it's unusable during those times. Interesting.
Move over.
Why does it soft lock? Going to Haven City early does soft lock, doesn't it? I vaguely remember somehow trying this. But why would it? The task system.
Here we go.
Fast traveling is a thing and you can soft lock it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right.
Last chance.
Fast traveling is such a cool idea.
Move over.
Oh my gosh. That was the worst time I could have. is on lap 3 this second.
Here we go.
Better catch up with this one. Yeah, I don't have a chance now. No, you're all good. I don't know why I can't delete comments in this menu. Leaper Race 2. Leaper Race 2, good point, yeah.
Now, Skimmer. I said you could keep the vehicle for as long as you live. Well, we'll see how long that is.
It's funny, Kraken, last time we were playing, you'll see it because I'm making a YouTube video of the whole playthrough. So I'm gonna cut till here. Or do a speed up. But I was editing it the other day, and the car flips in the cutscene. The car we're playing in. It's so weird, because like Jak stays still, but the car turns upside down. That probably happens quite a bit in the original game. Oh, also, I'm definitely falling asleep to your stream. Something about the way your voice is, it's soothing. That's nice. Yeah, I could do ASMR and audiobooks, and then maybe mukbangs, you know, if I go crazy enough. Okay, that was... crazy enough's a bit mean. I did some table reading the other day. I'm just gonna go through it so we can get to new content, but I was like really energetic doing voices. It was ridiculous. Oh, I love that camera view, that's cool. It's foreboding. This reminds me so much of Cortex Strikes Back. You know, when, you know, he's just sitting here in the warp room. I was thinking about it the other day, we're gonna play some custom modified Crash Bandicoot and Spyro to the Dragon. I found it Into the Dragon mod that I saved in like 2024 when I was going through what am I gonna play on the YouTube channel. We gotta play it. It looks so good.
My advisor here says you have vehicle skills.
I can hold my own. This one will be of use to us, Demos.
I love the soundtracks, like the custom soundtracks. Did who worked on the soundtracks? Did you work on the soundtracks? It's really good. It's like a mix between like Monk Temple and it's like kind of has like the reminiscence of the failed mission failed sound effect. I don't know.
We got an artifact. Cool.
We're playing in debug the other day when I was trying to get past this mission with all my stuff and it wasn't working. And we did the Leaper Race and someone else, and but officially this is where we got to. The full OSTs on Kraken mods. Oh, I have to go have a listen. Or do I want to just wait till I'm finished? So I don't spoil it. I might wait till I'm finished, but I'll save it. There was a fan project I was a part of in 2013. We barely got anywhere. I was just sort of on the ideas side. We had like group chats and just calls and stuff. And the game was called Ma Age of the Precursors, and it was meant to be quite separate from the original trilogy. And anyway, it got a Sony takedown, like a NDA, not NDA, cease and desist, and you know, that American thing. And
another trinket for Damus.
And which is normal. That's happened to plenty of Jak projects, but I can't remember what this one was about. Oh, it had a Jak 3 model asset in the prototype, and they took it down when that video was up. But like, someone re-uploaded it, and I think I know who it was, and I talked to them, and they're like, they've got amnesia or something. I don't know. And I don't know what's going on, because like, I know it's this person, and I've got like notes I've taken here and there, and like, there's like nothing of it online, but I've got a soundtrack that's called Ma Age of the Precursors something something that someone made, and it's just in my files. And I've talked to so many people, like Luminar doesn't remember anything, and I've gone down a few rabbit holes. No one's saying anything. There is another, Xenobite has a person that I think will remember, but I don't know, it's like I'm living in a different timeline or something, it's so weird.
Alright, more precursor crap.
Because I remember the video, it was like, they had Jak III model in the port, it was running in Unity, pretty sure it was Unity, even though I wasn't really using game engines at the time, I was quite young. I was using Game Maker, but still.
We got the last one!
But like, you know, those main 3D ones, and then... Okay. It's definitely turned down. Can't take damage now. So Jak can't take damage? Oh, the car can take damage. Yeah, no, you can take damage. We're taking way less. Oh my god, I'm just so shit at maneuvering, I guess. I think the idea is to zigzag, right? That's what I found out the other day. It's that you're trying to zigzag around everybody. If you had boost, you can sort of... Yeah, maneuver. Just not really good at that.
It's getting hard to see!
Anyway, he's in the port, and then there's a second video where they walk from the port to the stadium through the long way. And the weirdest thing is Lumina tells me technically it's not possible, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, no one extracted Haven City at that point. The Jak III model, cutscene model was extracted. I'm like, I don't know how they did it, but this is a thing. And those were the videos that got cease and desisted, and the reason was they had assets in them. It had custom movement code and all that, you know, and it wasn't perfect, but like by the looks of it, I never played it.
On your monk, get set.
But I talked to them about it and watched the video a lot. I don't know.
Keep going.
And this is a real thing. This is a real thing, and I just no one remembers. And I've got the soundtrack in my folders.
See ya, monk boy.
In my archives. In my archives.
Faster.
In my library of failed Jak reboots, fan-made reboots. And then then there was the CryEngine one, which is really popular, when that person made the pumping station and CryEngine in like 2015, I want to say. And that one's still on YouTube, I think. That was like a college project, I believe. And that one wasn't taken down because it was completely brand new stuff, from my understanding. And there was some other ones. There was another one that got taken down, and then that one that is currently going, the Jak 4 project, that's all new assets by Lost Fallen Studios. I can't remember the name now, but that's been going since like 2017, I think. That's a really cool looking
Take that,
project.
face.
I kind of want to volunteer. Oh my gosh. The thing about that project is it started with a different plot, I swear to god. Like at the start during the AMAs, they were talking about going back to the old world and traveling between the timelines, and now it's all set in the future. Which is fine, that's what you'd expect, but it's definitely got a different plot. You'll definitely hear all of them though, I feel.
Get set. Ride.
All enemies explode on death.
Take that, paint face. Keep going. No.
Oh, there's a really cool fan Crash Bandicoot project that two people are making just out of college, I think. And I remember there was a controversial video where they're like, do we show it? Do we show it? Do we show it? And then they're like, okay, we'll show it. And they added like a punch mechanic where you can punch. And they're like, oh, everyone's got a shit on it. I think it was kind of 50-50, but it looked cool. It looked out of place, but it looked cool.
Faster! Move aside, dumbhead!
Come on, we can do this. You guys can just stay behind me and explode on death. Stay behind me. Creeping up. Creepy. Fuck. My finger actually slipped off the analog stick. I tell you, these DualShock 4s and 5s are nothing. They got nothing on the old DualShock 2 analog stick. That thing was awesome. Okay, this is objectively better, but like, I love the stickiness of the PS2 one, if that makes sense. The feeling of the far out. The stick itself.
On your monk, get set, ride! See ya, monk boy! Faster!
I think I'm just so exhausted that I just suck at the game today. Bad reflexes.
On your monk?
Yeah, no, there was,
Ride!
there's been so many Jak projects, but this one in 2013 got taken, it had a cease and desist. And, yeah, no one remembers this thing, you know? The video got maybe 1,000 views.
Get set!
I think the first one did eventually, maybe over time. The video's probably up for a month and a half, I want to say. There were 2 videos spread out. Can't remember which month in 2013.
Move aside, Domehead!
I've also got a video,
Faster!
because I was doing silly YouTube videos. I've been doing them for ages. But, all my old stuff's gone. They're embarrassing. I kind of regret it in some ways, but anyway, that's a rabbit hole. And I regret deleting them. But, anyway, there's a video of me talking about the project that I've, like, in my archives the year after.
Take that, paint face!
Just because I found it hard to find stuff online about the project. So I wanted to sort of make sure I remembered about it. And it's so funny that I did that. Because, like, it's a shitty little handheld
Get set,
camera,
ride!
Samsung camera
Keep
video.
going!
But it's just me sort of vlogging, talking about the project. And, like, that video I have too. And I don't know. Just this crazy person that remembers this, like, little thing.
Faster!
One day I'll get answers.
Take that, paint face!
Oh my god.
Move aside, Domehead!
Oh my god, I'm really slow. I just realized enemies explode on death. Even though I read it, not the people in the monks. The monks don't explode on death. That's how I
See
took
ya,
that.
monk boy!
I don't know why. I just assumed they were the enemy. They're the enemy. I think the side content in Jak 3 is really cool. Because it... I mean, yeah, there are lots of missions in Jak 2 that weren't orb hunts. But the variety in Jak 3, especially those ones where you, like, race
your
the
monk.
Oracle,
Get set,
Recursive,
ride!
Particle,
Take that,
I
paint-face.
don't know what they call it. The Spirit, I guess.
Move aside, Domehead!
I like those ones a lot. And then the time trial ones I like. I even like the... I think it was really creative that they had, like, a vehicle playground where you can do, like, long distance and, like, you know, Wasteland Olympics. It was pretty cool. I always enjoy the hunt in Jak 3 a lot more than 2 because of the variety. And the orb locations being in the city
Keep going!
adds for a lot of orb variety too, like going up the towers and the port. So cool. The stadium ruins, even though it's not technically the city, I guess.
Faster!
They have some really cool orb locations that also sort of like feel like they're telling a story through visual storytelling. Like all the skeletons outside of the stadium where you used to race. There's just something so foreboding about that. And it's all optional too, and it's just, I don't know, some cool environmental stuff. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. Oh, did you see that? I just like swooped in and flew over him just.
Back off, you filthy animal!
Fine, hero. The crystal is yours. The two types, light and dark, will come.
Alright. We received a light deeper. I'm gonna warp to.
You guys looking?
Do you call it the warp room? I love that. My favorite thing about Crash Bandicoot is the warp room, and in you know Fancy Pants, like the video game. They had a warp room, and I was making a little platformer game, like 4 years, more than that. Oh my god, like 6 years ago. And warp room was like the thing, and then this other game we were working on for ages, really. And different iterations. There's a warp room too, but it's kinetically, it's a bit of a hybrid between like the Crash Bandicoot style. In terms of aesthetic, I'd say it's kind of like the Crash Bandicoot 2, when you kind of go up levels. But in terms of functionality, it's more like Jak and Daxter Progress Legacy. You go to the location, you activate the warp gate, but several areas have different warp gates, I guess you could say. And each level in the warp room represents, you know, one of the main levels. And one of the characters in the game is a scientist who makes all this weaponry and teleportation and communication devices in the world. And just tried to tie the story to the world more. But I really love the warp room in Crash 2 and 3. 3's probably more my favorite, but I like 2's going up each level style. Although 3's it's cool how 3's all in just one area and it's all loaded up and there's no waiting between levels and you just warp in. My god. Hey, my goggles aren't on in this mission, so my ears are not all weird. I do love the soundtrack here too, it's so good. When I got the collector's edition, this is the soundtrack I listened to the most of the CD. Oh snap, you have the HD HUD. Yeah, I'm really conscious of trying to make my content look better, as good as possible, so I've applied I've got gigapixel, oh my god, that's really annoying. I've got Topaz Gigapixel AI, and I need to run these. If Jak wants anyone that has like modified textures for the characters in the world and everything, I've done it for an emulator on Jak II. You can just upscale them in Gigapixel, and it looks fine. It looks a bit messy with the text and stuff, but one day maybe I'll go in and Photoshop them too. I don't know if I really have a skill set. Like I can do vector. So I don't know if that'll apply, but anyway, yeah, so I want to just run it through that at some point. But anyway, yeah, Nostalgic Ape's kind of, the way I always envisioned it back when I came up with the idea was would revitalize old games and play mods and try to mod ourselves at some point too. And then, so, yeah, we've done a bit of Simpsons Hit and Run, we've done a bit of Jak. We did Final Fantasy VII, we started it. I want to go back and do the whole game, because it's got like voice lines now, it's so cool. And New Threat mod as well has a whole different storyline, it's pretty popular. Oh, Tony Hawk's, holy crap, there's a mod for American Wasteland that you can play like all the maps and stuff. There's a lot of mods for a lot of the different games like that, but this one has like all the skins and custom ones and all the maps. It's so cool. Yeah, but the HD HUD's really cool. And you know, it goes to the save icons as well. We're on a baby. We know what we can do to weed them out. Daydream about getting a Steam Deck so I can play all this on the go. Don't know how much I'd do that, but I did enjoy rocking these on the Vita, even though they kind of, even though it was a harsh experience, I did enjoy the portability of it. Jak with mods on the Steam Deck, holy crap! That alone, I think, is reason not to get a Steam Deck. You know. One more to go. It's funny, I was doing a driving lesson this morning, IRL. I can't tell if my driving's better in the game. I'd say I'm turning sharper IRL. No, that's not true. I have some pretty wide turns, actually. Whoa. Wow, can we do this while we're exploding? No. It's okay. Full health. We'll do it the cheese way. So, like, technically, right, with the whole open source development of OpenGoal, and everything had to be documented and open, like in the Discord and all that, Naughty Dog and Sony, right, are well within their rights to just take this and put it on PlayStation if they wanted to, right? And I wonder, like, in a scenario where they were, like, this won't happen, but in a scenario where they were looking to remaster the games, or remake the games, remaster better in this scenario thing, wouldn't it be smarter to take this and try to put that budget into putting that on the modern consoles? Like, with all the, I don't know how it goes with like custom content, but like, at the very least, like getting Just the quality of life stuff in the basic one alone. Because they've done this before, haven't they? Like, Sony with the PlayStation Classic was just running a PlayStation emulator. It was online, I think. And that was totally legit, I think. I don't know. Because, like, let's say you remake Jak 1, right, for example, and remaster, I should say. Let's not use them interchangeably, let's not be confusing. Remaster, right? And part of your remaster is you're going to put in Yosemite, you know, the level, and I think someone's, it might be Lumina, I think someone's done that in OpenGoal already. And so, like, a level that they made that's just been restored into the game. Like, it'd be easier to do stuff like that with, wouldn't it? Easier to maintain, easier to modify. Like, the amount of bugs in the remake and the remaster for PS3 and the emulations on console alone, wouldn't it make sense to take this kind of thing that's working a lot smoother already and try to apply that to console? Layman's terms here, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I feel like the heavy lifting's been done on that front. In that scenario. The Bethesda approach, you know, let the fans do it for you. Imagine a world where they've like got the Jak trilogy on PS6 or something, and there's like a content creation paid mods page creation club. I'm just trying to play it safe, to be honest. Fuck. See the metalhead in their natural habitat. God, I'm trying to lock in, but I can't. Oh. Trying to lock in, born to dilly dally. Well, we're gonna have to do Fortnite again, aren't we? Because Ben 10 Ultimate Alien is in it now. I missed the Game of Thrones one, which is a shame, but I really didn't feel like playing Fortnite again. I don't hate Fortnite, it's just competitive stuff's not really my jam. But I don't know, Simpsons, Ben 10, they're pulling my heartstrings here, you know. Ben 10, like, we're never going to get a Jak one, but if we did, I'd definitely, obviously, jump in for that. Imagine the Jak weapons, you know. Ratchet would be an awesome one. That's probably more realistic, considering Kratos has been in it. But, like, Ben 10... Dude, Ben 10 is on the rise this year. They're playing into the nostalgia. Like, the comics, there's a new comic coming out that's rebooting the series in a darker way. I've always said, and it's been a common consensus with the fanbase, Ben 10 has such potential to be, like, a dark story. Spider-Man-like story, you know? Why haven't we got a comic or an action movie or something yet, you know? Yeah, I know we've got the live-action movies, but I mean something darker. But anyway, Ben 10, you can turn to Heat Blast, Alien X, what's not to like? Play as Gwen in the end of it. Yeah, I gotta jump in. Apparently it's live now too, like, did it just drop today? I just saw a trailer today and people were talking about it. But I'm convinced we're gonna get a new show. With all this hype, I think there's a new show in the works. I don't know if it's gonna be a dark show, but how cool would it be if it was a dark show? Dark Ben 10. I've always said Dark Ben 10, you know? Maybe I'm a masochist, but I think it works so well. Especially because Alien Force had dark moments and consequences and stuff. And so did Ultimate Alien at some points. I don't know, man. It's just in its DNA. Best viewers. I don't want that. We're hero level 6. I do love that the colored eco applies when you get the level up now. I feel like that wasn't a thing when we were playing the other day.